بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد الأمين. إن شاء الله هنبدأ اليوم الثاني بإذن الله اليوم في محاضرة دورة الفاسكولار ألتراساوند. معانا الأستاذة لمياء عبد العزيز، هي أخصائية أول بمستشفى الملك فيصل التخصصي بالرياض. فهي تعرف نفسها وتتعرف على حضراتكم إن شاء الله.
السلام عليكم، صباح الخير. أنا لمياء عبد العزيز من مستشفى الملك فيصل التخصصي. I'm a senior technologist with vascular technologist. It's my pleasure today to share our information. I hope you take as much as you can from the information. Bismillah, I will talk about arterial Doppler. Arterial Doppler examination is one of the common examinations done in the vascular lab. To be able to do that, I will explain our protocol. Our protocol in cancer specialist hospital especially designed for diabetic foot course, if you heard about it. And it is established for all arterial examination. It must be done using two machines, ABI and Doppler and an ultrasound Doppler. We cannot exclude one of them. It should be combined, an ABI and an arterial Doppler. Any request asking for claudication, ischemia, obstruction, peripheral artery disease, you must do arterial and ABI. So what is the ABI? ABI machine, it's a formula giving you a value. This value is depending on what? On the highest pressure in the right foot, if we example the interesting in the right lung, divided by the highest pressure in both arms. So it's the value of the pressure of the artery. And it has a normal range. If it is normal, we have a value for normal, and if it's abnormal, we have a value of abnormality. It's important to screen in peripheral artery disease in a diabetic foot patient or any patient other like cardiac patient or ischemic patient. It's combined with the BVR. What is the BVR? BVR is a pulse volume recording. It records a pulse at a specific limb or specific area you're interested to know. For example, you want to see the flow in the ankle. The BVR shows you what is the flow in the ankle going to be. It's normal or it's not. It's abnormal. So the test the lower extremity segmental pressure with the BVR give you map. This is a mapping for lower extremity with a combination of BVR value and ABI value. This is the BVR. So the examination is the start with what? This is the ABI machine. This is the ABI machine. It has this cuff. This cuff is a pressure cuff. We apply it in the arm and on the leg and the thigh. We just, as you can see here, we apply the cuff and the thigh, two and the thigh, one in the upper thigh. As you can see here. It should be parallel for the bilateral and above the knee, below the knee, and at the ankle. And what's going on here? We will measure the pressure at each point of this. We're going to do a mapping to see where is exactly the obstruction, where is exactly the stenosis, at which point. Yes, it is in the lower extremity, but where exactly? Is it above the knee? Is it below the knee? Is it at the iliac? We're going to see by what? By BVR. BVR is, as I said before, it can be performed at different positions of the leg, localizing. So it is localizing. It's not a screening randomly. It's localizing exactly where is the obstruction, where is the stenosis. So a BVR actually is going by waveform. Doesn't give you value. The value is the ABI. BVR going waveform. A waveform, to say it's a normal waveform or to say it's abnormal waveform, it must consist with three parameters. When you see your waveform looking for three parameters to say it's a normal flow or it's abnormal. First thing, systolic flow. A systolic should be represented by sharp peak. This is your peak. The peak should be sharp, not rounded. If it is rounded, it's abnormal. You don't have a normal waveform. Second thing, it's the notch. The notch should be present separate diastolic absent, it's abnormal. And the diastolic phase is represented by this slope toward the baseline. It shouldn't be sharp away from the baseline. So this is 3 parameter. It should be included in the waveform to say it's a normal BVR. To say, at this point of the leg, it's a normal flow. For example, endothelial, it's normal at this level. There's no obstruction. This is the information is given you by this waveform. We divided, we classified it into 5 categories. This is like a code between you and between the radiologist. If you say a BVR give you a category 1, so the radiologist already will know it's a normal. You cannot say I saw normal where BVR waveform, the big systolic, no. Say category 1 and he will understand. So category 1, it represents a normal BVR waveform. As you can see here, this is the sharp notch, the sharp peak, the notch, and the diastole. Category 3, it represents the mild disease. When it is mild disease, there is some of stenosis, not obstruction. There's some of interhuman thickness maybe. There's some of calcification. You will get this waveform. You will see a sharp systolic peak, but the notch is absent. So this is category 2, represents mild arterial disease. Category 3, again, now the notch become, the systolic become a little bit rounded, and the notch already disappeared. And the diastolic slump almost sharp away from the baseline. So this is a moderate. It could have mild stenosis, up to 50%, 40% at this lump, at this area, at distal maybe leg. You'll see this abnormality. In case of moderate to severe, almost come to close to the baseline. It's very rounded. As you can see, systolic is lower. It's not sharp and high. It will become moderate and severe. In very severe cases, ischemia, there is no flow at all, obstruction limb, you will see a flat line BVR. You will not get and you will not detect any flow. That means you have ischemia or gangrene, category 5. This is about what? This is about the BVR. It's the first step of the ABI machine. Once you applying your cuff, you will start to do this examination. You will get some of information. Some of information you're collecting it. What our job as sonographer is what? Collecting information, collecting data to the radiologist to prove our case. It's a normal or it's abnormal, is this disease N or this disease R. After we finishing the BVR, now we start to what? To measure the ABI, to measure the pressure. We need now a value. We need a number to say. To measure a value, first we have to measure the pressure. As we are doing normal blood pressure, we just place it at the brachial artery and take the pressure. It's very important that that patient should have his medication. If he is high blood pressure patient, he must have his medication before starting the procedure. For what? For misdiagnostic. If the patient had already have high blood pressure, and you're now starting to measure the ABI, this will give you wrong value. Because not because of the disease, because the patient already have high blood pressure. So we take the blood pressure from the brachial artery from the arm, going to, and we're comparing with what? The ABI is comparing the brachial map and foot, the ankle. So in ankle we have 2 arteries. We have 2 districts, not one. What are they? The dorsalis pedis and the posterior tibial artery. You, as a vascular technologist or sonographer, you must memorize the anatomy very well. Very well. Your anatomy is your access to the patient. If you don't know your anatomy, you will lose. You cannot detect anything. Because if we know the anatomy, you know where are we going. We know this artery comes from where? Bifurcate from where? Dividing to what? Supplying what? So your anatomy is very, 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 very important. So the pressure from the ankle, we took it from 2 arteries, either the dorsalis pedis and the location of the dorsalis pedis at the dorsum of the foot. This is the free location. You can just look for it and you will hear it. Or from posterior tibial artery, from posterior, as you can see here at the ankle medial malleus. We took this pressure and it's already calculated by the ABI machine and give you directly the value. No need to do more. No need to do more. Just take the pressure at the segmental, at the ankle, at the leg, proximal, mid, thigh, proximal, mid. And you'll take the value and you'll collect it. If it is normal, you will have 1 and more. This is the value of a normal leg, 1 and more. The ischemia, less than 3. This table, you should memorize it. Actually, we have a table in a vascular lab like this, just to reference us, to write a good report to the patient, to the doctor. So I have now 2 information, 2 data I collected for the patient. I collected BBR. I will say a BBR showing category 2, and the ABI value, what should be? If it is category 2 BBR, ABI value should be between what and what? Here, with a mild disease, from 8 to 9. This should be your technique. If you get category 5, for example, and ABI value 7, this is wrong. Something wrong in your examination. Something wrong in your technique. Go back and do again. Remeasure again. It should be all the information you got it, give you the same information, giving the same data. It's impossible that BBR giving you normal and ABI giving you abnormal. It's your job, it's your technique, it's wrong, not the machine wrong. So you have to go back. لازم تكون your data كلهم على مستوى واحد. كلها تديك the same value. لازم, and this means that you are doing well, that your technique proceed very good. Your combination BBR with an ABI, very good. Again, this is a table from Chicago, from University of Chicago. The classification of an ABI value. As I said, you can just hang it in your vascular lab and make it a reference to you. Symptoms, if you have a patient coming with gangrene, you expect, you take a patient's history. What do you have? He has ischemic leg. He cannot move. He has blood pressure. He's diabetic foot. So your conclusion, you will not have I will take maybe category 4 to 5, and the ABI should be less than 2 and 4. Depending on the patient history. This is like respected view before you starting your examination. So when the patient has ischemia, the ABI value should be less than 3. When he has claudication, just claudication suspected, to mild to moderate, less than 8. This is about the ABI and BBR. So this is the final map. The ABI machine at the end of the procedure will print this for you. So this is what? BBR, waveform, and this is the value, ABI. As I said here, see here, what kind of disease here? In the left lung.
Severe.
So this is severe. Where is it exactly? It's here in the leg. In the leg, we have a severe category like 4 and 5, and the ABI is what? 6. So I expect to have a stenosis or mild obstruction. So this is to give you like information to start what? To start your Doppler. So now you know what are you going to do. You are not just doing screening from up to down, just going up. No, a Doppler, this is wasting of time for a Doppler and wasting of resource. Now ABI machine is take a 30-minute procedure. Once you finish it, you know exactly where are you going by your ultrasound. To say, I have category 4, ABI 0.7, and when I scan the tibial artery, I saw occlusion or I saw stenosis up to 70%. This is your information. You're doing it very well, and you give them the exact answer they needed, and they will go directly to the angioplasty, to the exact area you pointed by this map. Okay, after we finishing this map, we go now to what? We go to arterial Doppler. Now we go to your assessment. Our machine, arterial Doppler scan. So we'll see the normal appearance, the anatomy, and the normal waveform. I will show you the arterial for upper extremity and lower extremity because it's a peripheral disease, and all of them have the same concept. The pathology have the same concept, and the normal appearance have the same concept. The only thing you need to know, anatomy. Know your anatomy very well, and it will be easy. Either you scanning upward or lower. Have the same concept but different anatomy. To know your anatomy very well, you need to know your origin of your vessel. So our protocol starting with what? Starting with the subclavian artery. So subclavian artery coming from where? Coming from the heart. Heart, it has an aorta, and it is our ascending aorta, and then an arch. An arch is coming to animate artery. The animate artery bifurcates into right subclavian artery. A right coming from an animate, but a left coming directly from the arch. See, this difference is very important because when I'm doing pathology for vessels, we have to follow the artery to see where is exactly the pathology is. Where is it coming from the source or just at the peripheral? So you need to know what the origin of the artery exactly and where is the bifurcate. And this is the subclavian. The landmark of subclavian is clavicle. Go to the clavicle of the patient, angle a little bit, and you will see the artery. Directly. No need to lose, and no need to look for it for too much. This is your landmark. Clavicle, medial, هيطلع على طول subclavian artery. And then axillary it will be the underarm. An arm has one artery, which is the brachial artery, and then the brachial artery bifurcates into the forearm, into radial and ulnar. This is the interesting artery, the major artery that supplies in upper extremity. You have to evaluate each one of them at each segment. So when I examine a radial, brachial, I will divide it into proximal, mid, and distal. I will not take one segment and see this is the brachial artery. No, this is random scanning. You should be specific. Take upper, mid, lower, each segment. You are showing to the radiologist it is normal, it includes all the pathology it's needed. Again, this is the subclavian. The clavicle is your landmark, and this is how it looks like by ultrasound. So the bone is coming with what? With the black shadow. This is the clavicle. This is two artery and vein. Subclavian artery and vein. And you should know how to differentiate between the vein and the artery. How do you differentiate?
Artery pulsated.
Compressibility. طيب هنا في subclavian it's hard to compress. Pulsated. أول different. Don't go away and think too much. Is it pulsated or not? طيب هذا بالنسبة لي subclavian. Axillary, elevate the arm. Maneuver your patient. Maneuver your patient to have an easy exam. Don't put hard on yourself. No, maneuver your patient. Finish from subclavian. Elevate his arm. Put your probe. You will find your interested artery. Again, always the artery and vein they are passing through each other. دائما الارتري هو لاندمارك للفين والفين هو لاندمارك للارتري هيكون دائما running together فدائما حنشوف الاكسلري فين وحنشوف الاكسلري artery. البريكيال again see الارتري and the vein في الارم. And this is the bifurcation of the brachial as you can see, and each one of these images it needs to be taken. A bifurcation, it needs to be taken and evaluated. about the upper extremity, arterial upper extremity, and the anatomy, and the axis, what the axis of each one, and how to evaluate it. Now let's go to the interesting thing اللي هو lower extremity. شايفين هذا التري؟ هذا التري هذه هي المابينج. هذا التري أنا I have to evaluate each segment of it في الارterial mapping. I have to map it, I have to label it, I have to examine it, and have to prove it's normal by Doppler ultrasound. فالimages is including all these exams. فهو حنبدأ بالA أو protocol حيبدأ من common femoral artery. The common femoral artery comes from what? External area. External area coming from? Common area. Common area coming from where? Aorta. This is the sequence. If you see a pathology in a common femoral artery, you have to go all up down until you reach your aorta to see exactly where is the pathology. So common femoral artery, we'll start with it. بعدين عندنا superficial femoral artery اللي هو pass through the thigh. بعدين عندنا popliteal artery اللي هو behind the knee. بعدين في الليجز عندنا ايش؟ عندنا 3 artery, major artery, peroneal artery, posterior tibial artery, and anterior tibial artery. Memorize it to know how to evaluate it. أهم شيء اللي هو الفوت اللي هو dorsalis pedis is very important. If you have a normal exam and you want to finish it and you want to prove that your ABI and BBR value is important, what should I do? I will go only after dorsalis pedis, document it has normal flow. Because in the arterial, once the distal is normal, the proximal is normal. Once the distal vessel is normal, the proximal is normal. If we have pathology in the popliteal, where should I go? I will go upper. I will not go more lower. I will look for the pathology proximal. الباثولوجي ما حيكون distal لأن الباثولوجي كان في proximal affecting the flow للpopliteal. But this is the principle. If you are going to document you have a normal limb, go only to dorsalis pedis. Document it has normal flow, so your limb all up is normal. كل الأب حيكون normal. الانتيريور tibial, popliteal, femoral artery, الcommon femoral artery كلها normal لأنه dorsalis pedis normal. إذا كانت abnormal dorsalis pedis, so you will look for all these arteries to exclude what is exactly the pathology. Now let's go to the location, the patient position. When you are examining the artery, the patient should be supine, knee flexed, and open it medial. Why open it medial? Because you need the medial aspect all exposed to examine the artery and the vein. This is the position. And if it comes straight, you will not see it. And all vessels are run medially, are not running lateral. This is the patient position. Now start with the common femoral artery. Where it's located? Exactly where you can go. Groin area. روح على طول على groin area, you will find the common femoral artery. Your landmark for ultrasound, Mickey Mouse appearance. So you are position your patient, put your probe at the groin area, you will see the Mickey Mouse appearance. Mickey Mouse appearance is represented by what? The ears is greater cephallus vein and common femoral artery, and the large one it is what? A head common femoral vein. You will see these 3 vessels, but you are interested in what?
Common femoral.
On the artery. So in a vascular assessment, always locate your vessel in a transfer position. Don't go sagittal. It will confuse you. Go directly على طول in a transfer, and then once you are located, because it's easy to follow. إن أنت تدور الدائرة, it's easy إنك تروح sagittal, تروح medial, lateral. No, follow it. Follow a circle. It's easier to follow a circle. So once you're located in a transfer, go على طول in a sagittal view. You will see it easily, and you will see the bifurcation. So this is the common femoral artery, and the bifurcated superficial femoral artery, and profonda femoral artery. You know your anatomy, it's easy to label it. I will not tell you anything more. The anatomy, it should memorizing it. That's it. So we locate now the common femoral artery. After it, عندنا ايش؟ SFA. SFA again. The landmark is the vein. The landmark of the vein is the artery. They are running together. They are running close to each other. This is I located the transfer. I found it. I compress to make sure that the artery and the vein go sagittal to evaluate if there is any obstruction, any interlumen thickness, any thrombosis, and any material inside the lumen. And then I put my color to see its artery, and then I will take my spectrum weight. Okay? Popliteal artery behind the knee. It's easy even when the knee is flexed and opening medially. Just locate your prop behind the knee, you will get another Mickey Mouse appearance. Smaller than one. What are they?
Short saphenous.
Short saphenous, artery, and vein. Okay? And this is the bifurcation. Once we locate it again in transfer, we can go easily by sagittal view, and we'll see the bifurcation of the popliteal artery. It's important also to see the bifurcation, and some stenosis happening here. The bifurcation is the tibial-peroneal trunk and anterior tibial artery. A tibial-peroneal trunk is divided into artery again. اللي هم ايش؟ البيرونيال والposterior tibial artery. This is it. So, the popliteal artery is divided into anterior tibia اللي هو حيكون وين؟ anterior tibia. anterior. حيكون في الانتيريور leg. والposterior tibia حيكون posterior at the calf. حيكون عندنا البيرونيال والposterior كلهم at the same level. Once you put your at the same level, لكن البيرونيال deeper والposterior more superficial. This image will be see if you have sample it distally حتلاقيها كده على طول. Just open your box حتلاقي deeper هو البيرونيال والsuperficial هو posterior tibia. Just know your axis. Know your axis very well, it will be easy. هذا الحين الانتيريور تيبيا، الانتيريور حيكون anterior، see؟ الدرسالس حيكون anterior leg، وحيكون close to the bone. Very superficial close to the bone لأنه anterior. وآخر شيء عندنا اللي هو الدرسالس ليجس اللي هو حنقول at the dorsal of the foot and your landmark إيش حيكون هذا؟ هذا بالنسبة للاناتومي and the location of your artery interested level. So now you locate your artery. تعرف when exactly you should go. تعرف المابينج حق leg from up and من الgroin لحد الtoes. تعرف الارتري اللي supplying each part. ويو examined وشفت thickness حق الwall، شفت إنه ما في obstruction، شفت إنه ما في stenosis. Now the other part of assessment اللي هو إيش؟ spectral waveform. عندنا طبعا كل waveform of الارتري يعتمد على ايه؟ يعتمد على الاورجن اللي it supply. فاذا كان طبعا الرينال artery هيختلف عن الكومن femoral artery. هذا هذا supplying organ kidney وهذا supplying peripheral. دائما عندنا الارتري اللي هي supplying الاورجن تكون monophasic flow. والperipheral يكون triphasic ويكون biphasic. ايش يعني triphasic وايش يعني biphasic؟ triphasic يعني waveform عندك 3 peak. عندك systole، عندك another diastole اللي هو below the baseline، بعدين another peak above baseline. So to say it's a 3 peak it's a triphasic لازم يكون عندك this هذه 3 peak. لازم 3 peak or 2 peak. نقول هذا في الايه في البريفرال. If I saw this waveform في الرينال artery في البورتال vein في عفوا في الهيباتيك artery it's abnormal. حيكون يصير عندك ايه؟ يصير عندك reverse flow. So this is abnormal لأنه صار عندك below baseline. لكن في الاكستريميتي it's normal. البايفيزيك two peak, one above and one below. When monophasic, just one peak above baseline. If I'm seeing this peak في extremity, في the common femoral artery, في subclavian artery, there is a pathology. I have to look for it. This is abnormal waveform. If I saw this waveform في dorsalis pedis, it's abnormal. I have to go up to look for where is exactly the occlusion or stenosis. So just memorize it. البريفرال الهاندز والليجز it should be ايش؟ tridactic biphasic. الاورجن intra-abdominal monophasic. إذا كان في reverse so abdominal. Okay? Now let's see. Now the blood is passing normally, nothing obstructing it. I will get normal waveform اللي هي triphasic. Once I have stenosis, narrowing, occlusion, the waveform will be different. Now in here I will see high sharp peak. stenosis لأنه حيوصل عالي، حيوصل 200, 300, 400. and ما حيكون anymore triphasic، حيكون على طول biphasic. فأنا عندي هنا stenotic area. It's combined with the appearance of a waveform. So I am correct. في هنا stenosis وأعطاني abnormal waveform. Post to it when I طبعا I'm sampling here حيكون إيه؟ normal. هنا normal. هنا حيكون shooting very high. Post إيش حيكون؟ يا إنه حيكون dropping والبيك حيكون حيعطيك هذا الappearance. There's something wrong. لأنه كان ضاغط نصه البلد بعدين فجأة دخل جوا اليودن. فهذا هو الappearance typically appearance. When you're recording a stenosis, you have to record this. So I'm recording a stenosis. How I classify my image? Pre, normal, at anastomosis I will get the highest peak, and then post anastomosis I will see the dropping and I will see the regulatory spectral waveform. Another case عندنا occlusion. صار عندك occlusion. You will get here. What is this? Collateral. If you see a collateral, you have to see where is exactly the occlusion. And until now, it's occluded. لازم هو he figure a way to continue the passing through. He will open a collateral. You will see small vessels surrounding the main artery or main intestinal artery. You can follow it and see exactly it's coming from where. This is in case of occlusion, and we see also a monophasic flow. The spectral waveform, it will be normal and no more normal. So when you have a stenosis, you have to document it, and when you have occlusion, you have to document what? Collaterals. When you have an occlusion, لازم احنا looking for a collaterals. لأنه مستحيل يمشي معاك الارتري أو الفلو without another passage. إذا هو صار عندك هنا occlusion في SFA، بس أنت لاقي البوبليتر artery ماشي، how come؟ ما حيمشي إلا من collaterals. فهذا يعتمد proving your case. هذا نوع من أنواع collecting الداتا. إنه كمان أنا شفت occlusion تبين إنك أنت you are not just a photographer. تك 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 لا you know what are you doing. أنت أخذتي imaging based on your knowledge. So and I saw occlusion, I documented, I looked for a collateral, and I proved that the flow is in the popliteal, it's from collateral, it's not from the SFA. طبعا after الفلو after occlusion حيكون لايسيس. نسميها ايش هذا الفورم؟ نسميها تاردس باربس. When you see this waveform اللي هو very low sluggish flow, it being almost على البيس لاين حق الارتري نسميها تاردس باربس. If I think it distally, there is absolutely occlusion proximal, not stenosis, occlusion. I have to go back and look for occlusion. This is our assessment of an arterial Doppler examination. It's just collecting information with the two machines. ABI and arterial. An ABI giving us BVR and ABI value, it's a general view that you have occlusion in your right limb below the knee. An arterial Doppler, it gives us more specific information where is exactly the occlusion. It's in the artery, it's oblique artery, coronary artery, posterior artery. And our job, it's a 1 hour examination. It could be more, sometimes ناخذ 1 hour and 15. We collect all this information and we put it all in one document for a patient assessment. هذا يعتبر screening arterial Doppler أو mapping. لما يعملوا requesting any doctor, he knows that we are doing a mapping for a lower extremity. Sometimes the patient إذا ما كان عنده any kidney failure يروح على طول للألتراساوند، ما يحتاج يسوي CT angio. لأنه CT angio ممكن هو يقدم لك سكانينج، لكن إذا كان عنده مشكلة في الكونتراست على طول يودونه للألتراساوند. We can do as CT can do. Imagine that you are doing as the machine and you are more specific as the machine because you are know exactly, you can ask your radiologist what is exactly the occlusion. So your job is very important and very delicate and very specific. And your information is very important to know. يعني دائما حصل نفسك بالgood information, بالgood knowledge, بالgood anatomy, بالgood assessment. Once you know the normal, it's easy to exclude any abnormality. Thank you. Any question? Is it that clear?
يعني الدوبلر
لا.
إلا بال
ايوه لا ممكن في حالة ايش؟ في حالة يكون عندك limitation. What is the limitation of ABI؟ ممكن احنا ما نخليها segmented. في حالة البيشنت كان عنده stent ما اقدر اخلي له compression. في حالة البيشنت كان عنده patient history of EBT ما حقدر اسوي له compression لانه خاف تطلع EBT لللنج. فهذه only الاريا اللي انا I'm excluding ABI machine.
Also, when the patient has a calcification, it will be unreliable.
Exactly. أنا حتعطينا wrong information. لأنه الارتري cannot be totally covered. بس هذا الكالسيفيكيشن احنا ما نبنوا إلا after procedure. اللي البيشنت إذا كان عنده previous. إذا أنا شفت previous, okay, I will exclude ABI لأنه already they tried. Or we have another model.
The systolic will be very high.
Exactly. Yeah. حيعطيك مثلا ABI it will not convince people in more than 100. حيعطيك one, it's not normal, it's just calcified vessel.
EBI also, it's a comment, another question.
Yeah.
And EBI also will give you a brief idea which limbs is more affected than others.
Exactly.
Not only give you which segment is diseased, it will also compare between the two limbs, which one is more affected than the others.
Exactly.
And it will give you a chance to go for angio or to go for CT.
Exactly. يعني when I'm doing the ABI, I will choose now. It's my choice. When I do the ABI, I will حشوف right normal. I will go down the left. ما يحتاج أسوي right. خلاص. طلعت لي الABI إنه normal. حروح لللفت، والله اللفت طلع لي الكاتيجوري تحت below the knee, not above the knee. So I will go على طول بالدبلر في الليل وحشوف من فين هو بالضبط باقي stenosis.
Also be planning for the intervention.
Exactly. طبعا احنا هذا documented يروح على طول للانجيو. إذا كان البيشنت حيعمل له الانجيوجرام حيروح على طول للانجيوجرام. الراديولوجيست معنا الراديولوجيست اللي هو reading الفاسكولار هم نفسهم الراديولوجيست اللي are doing interventional procedure. مو هم الجنرال كونسلتنت اللي هم المتخصصين للانترفنشنال بروسيجر. فهم they know this procedure, they know exactly how the scanning is proceed. فأنا هذا documented يروح لهم وهم they know the approach exactly.
It's a combined team actually between the vascular and the intervention.
Exactly.
هذا على طول يعني نبدأ الدراسة.
انت بديت ABI واعطاك جنرال
في حال انه ما بدأ على طول.
اذا متى تبدا الدورسال؟
إذا كان كله نورمال.
كله نورمال. انت بتكمل يور داتا حقتك الداتا انه والله طلعت لي ABI نورمال والBVI نورمال، ببين لهم exactly in normal هاخد only the first fetus. هيك هاي basic, so it's absolutely normal.
You didn't need to waste your time
You don't need
to do
to
the hard work.
تعمل كل السكان لأنه once إنه distal normal and proximal normal.
With perfusion.
Exactly. Anything else?
لازم تاخدوا بريك بليس جيب كافي وتغسيل ما فيش مشكله ونبدا المحاضره الثانيه على طول ريدي اللي ايوه خدوا بريك 5 minutes بس كده بس المول اللي احنا فيه ده مول في الدرج ده تحت المشرطه في تموينات وفي صراف وده مول يعني اللي عاوز يتحرك فيه خزان ان شاء الله جدول خدنا الارتيريا بناخد الفينس وبعدها هنحط عامل ان شاء الله على اللور ليب ثم بعدها هناخد بريك للصلاه والغداء ان شاء الله. انا برحب بمستر ويليام من شركه سندري. Thank you for your support and your machine. If you want to talk to the colleague, okay. Thank you. We break 5 minutes and we start again.
First.